First tonight, we're here with Chief Meteorologist Lew Turner. And Lew, we're seeing impacts along the coast from Imelda at this hour.
Best case scenario impacts. Impacts nonetheless. I mean, we're still seeing some showers out there in forms of rain bands coming on shore.
Right.
They're fast moving, not dumping a ton of rain, but what they're doing is dumping rain really fast. So if you get caught underneath one of these, it can be blinding at times, but it lasts for about 5 minutes because it's moving pretty quick. So the impact specifically is going to be for evening commute times tonight and during the morning show tomorrow. So good morning, Jacksonville. Let's just be prepared because this morning we had some pretty heavy rain that caused a good deal of traffic accidents. You're going to want to take your time. This is the latest numbers and the latest facts about Imelda right now. Wind speeds 65 miles an hour, strengthened a bit since the previous update, still moving north at 9. But if you look at the satellite picture, we're starting to get hints, a little convection developing here on what would be the east side of this. We're going to start getting hints of this turn at our next update. All right, so that turn to the east is absolutely still in the forecast. In fact, very, very confident that's going to begin later on this evening, early Tuesday morning, as we see it actually forecast to become a hurricane as we get into Tuesday afternoon, but this would be well after that turn had been initiated. We're going to deal with another day, one more day of kind of the extreme outlier impacts from this system for a Tuesday. We're going to talk about more coastal impacts, specifically dangerous surf, small craft advisories, and at times of high tide levels that are about a foot above mean high water. So we could get some nuisance coastal flooding. Your main impacts, though, those coastal gusts, occasional heavy rainfall through the evening and tomorrow, especially during times of commute. I just want you to use specifically what you need in this scenario. Use extra caution at drive times because those downpours can be blinding at times. So we'll watch out for that as we wake up in the morning. Your current view here, this is with radar and satellite laid over top. You can see where some of those heaviest showers are essentially lined up with the Gulf Stream, and kind of we have a front that's almost acting as one of the barriers and one of those steering mechanisms on top of what is Hurricane Umberto that's going to help pull this away as well. But you can see some of the showers beginning to move onshore with those gustier winds, around 15 to 20, gust to 25 potential through the evening. Let's check in now with meteorologist Robert Speta in the Protector, our mobile weather laboratory right now. I believe near Summer Haven. I saw you had some video there. Robert, what are you seeing? What kind of, I know at times of high tide they have issues.
Yeah, that's exactly the case. And, you know, this whole community just recently went through a whole refurbishment. They got the rocks here to kind of help stop that erosion, but that has been an issue here at Summer Haven, where right now, let's take a look at the roof cam, actually. Right now, we got some winds out here at about 30 mile per hour gusts. That's based on an anemometer right on top of the Protector here. And our whole point of the Protector is to get eyes and verify what we're seeing. And right now, you're actually looking out towards the south from Summer Haven. This is along old A1A. And believe it or not, where you're looking used to be a road here, but after Irma, Matthew, Ian, all of that's been washed out, and you can see those buildings off in the distance. In fact, I want to show you some drone footage that I just shot, basically flying around, because some of those homes, due to this onshore flow, it is washing up under them. Now, this has been happening during high tides. It's not completely unusual at this point just because the beach has been eroded so much, but this is a clear testament as to why you want to protect your dunes for sure. Now, let's come back to the picture here with me, and what I'm going to do is kind of pull back the camera. In fact, let's go back to the roof camera. There you go. Pull back the camera and just look around, because what we're seeing is all of these swells out here, and this is a clear case that of these high rip currents, the rough surf. In fact, there's a small craft advisory. Tropical storm warnings off towards our east are still in place, well offshore. So I just want to stress that it's not a good boating day. It's not a good beach day. It's dangerous out there, friends. And if anything, you can kind of see that here with our live camera on the Protector. So let's go back to inside. Yeah, we're going to be out here all evening. We're also streaming on FCM Plus as well, just kind of giving you eyes on the ground here in the Protector, currently in Summer Haven.
All right, meteorologist Robert Speta, thank you for that update. He mentioned rough conditions there in St. Johns County. Let's go now to Fernandina Beach, where they are also dealing with some rougher than normal conditions as Imelda churns in the Atlantic. Our Terry Gilliam is out there live. Terry?
Yeah, Heather, see, now the message is pretty clear. Fernandina Ocean Rescue just want beachgoers to be careful and be on the lookout for any warning signs with higher than normal tides expected. We've reached that time of year where we're in the thick of hurricane and tropical storm season. One area that feels impacts is Fernandina Beach.
You can hide from wind, but you can't hide from water.
John Baker is no stranger to severe weather conditions. He's lived in Fernandina Beach for 6 years.
The waves tear up the beach.
These are the waves Baker is talking about. With Tropical Storm Imelda not far from our coast, places like Fernandina is expected to see higher tides Tuesday afternoon.
If it cleans up, I'll go surfing, but right now it's all junky, so I'm not going out there.
Baker and others may have to wait a little longer. The rough seas cause dangerous swim conditions.
So we're flying red flags. We encourage everybody to just stay out of the water.
Fernandina Ocean Rescue Division Chief Haynes Cavender tells us communication is key during this time of year.
We'll coordinate with the Emergency Operations Center and do some posts to make sure people are aware. We also use a text message service through Safe Beach Day with the flag conditions. So if we switch to double red, if conditions continue to worsen, we'll fly double red flags.
These red flags shown here indicate hazardous conditions in the water like dangerous surf and rip currents. So far, things are on the lookout here in Fernandina, the same way Baker looks out at the beach.
Yeah, I like watching it. It's kind of, actually it's not so bad today.
And Lieutenant Cavender also wants people to know that they should continue to go on safebeachday.com to check for flag conditions and any other important information. Live in Fernandina, I'm Terry Gilliam, First Coast News, on your side.
Terry, thank you. And we are always on your side with the latest tropical outlooks forecast online on the First Coast News app. Just look for the Hurricane Central section by going to firstcoastnews.com/hurricanes.